In our journey of personal growth and achievement, there lies a profound truth in the power of silence. When we choose to withhold our plans and aspirations from the world, we unlock a reservoir of energy and focus that can be otherwise dissipated through idle talk. Silence is not merely the absence of speech, it is a potent state of being that channels our inner resources toward the realization of our deepest desires. Silence is a powerful tool that preserves your energy and focuses your intentions. It is often underestimated in its capacity to transform our lives, yet it holds a profound ability to shape our reality. When we choose to keep our plans and aspirations to ourselves, we tap into a wellspring of energy that might otherwise be dispersed through unnecessary chatter and external validation. Silence allows us to concentrate our mental and emotional energies on our goals. When we refrain from discussing our plans with others, we prevent the dissipation of our focus. Talking about our intentions can sometimes create a false sense of accomplishment, tricking our minds into believing that we have already made progress. This can lead to complacency and a reduction in the drive needed to take real, tangible actions. By keeping our goals private, we maintain a laser-like focus on what truly matters, the actions required to achieve them. Silence helps us to preserve our energy. Engaging in conversations about our plans can be draining, as it often invites opinions, judgments, and questions from others. While some feedback can be constructive, much of it can be distracting or even discouraging. When we share our aspirations, we open ourselves up to the influence of others' doubts and fears, which can sap our motivation and weaken our resolve. By staying silent, we protect our energy from these potentially negative influences, allowing us to remain fully committed to our path. Silence also fosters a deeper connection with our inner selves. When we keep our plans to ourselves, we are forced to rely on our own inner guidance and intuition. This inner dialogue strengthens our self-belief and enhances our ability to make decisions that align with our true desires. We become more attuned to our own needs and motivations, rather than being swayed by the opinions and expectations of others. This self-reliance is a key component of personal empowerment and is essential for achieving long-term success. Silence can enhance our sense of personal integrity. When we speak about our plans prematurely, we may feel a pressure to meet the expectations we have set through our words. This can lead to a sense of obligation that is driven more by external validation than by our genuine commitment to our goals. By keeping our plans private, we ensure that our actions are motivated by our true desires and values, rather than by a need to prove ourselves to others. This alignment with our inner truth enhances our authenticity and integrity, which are fundamental to living a fulfilling and meaningful life. Silence cultivates patience and resilience. The journey to achieving our goals often involves setbacks and challenges that require a steady and unwavering focus. When we keep our plans to ourselves, we are less likely to be influenced by the impatience and doubts of others. This allows us to develop a quiet determination and resilience that can sustain us through difficult times. We learn to trust in our own process and timeline, rather than feeling rushed or pressured by external expectations. This patience and resilience are crucial for overcoming obstacles and achieving long-term success. Silence also creates a space for reflection and clarity. When we are not constantly discussing our plans, we have more mental space to think deeply about our goals and the steps needed to achieve them. This reflective practice allows us to gain greater clarity and insight into our aspirations, helping us to refine our strategies and make more informed decisions. The quiet moments of introspection that silence provides can lead to significant breakthroughs and a deeper understanding of our path. Silence is a powerful practice that preserves our energy and focuses our intentions. By choosing to keep our plans and aspirations to ourselves, we protect our focus and motivation from the potentially distracting and discouraging influences of others. Silence fosters a deeper connection with our inner selves, enhances our personal integrity, and cultivates patience and resilience. It also creates a space for reflection and clarity, allowing us to gain greater insight into our goals and the steps needed to achieve them. Embracing the power of silence can transform our lives, helping us to stay committed to our path and achieve our highest aspirations. This Strengthening your inner conviction without external validation increases personal power and self-belief. This principle is rooted in the understanding that true confidence and determination come from within, rather than relying on the approval or recognition of others. When we develop a strong inner conviction, we become less dependent on external factors and more attuned to our own inner guidance, which ultimately leads to a more empowered and fulfilling life. Inner conviction is the unwavering belief in our abilities and the certainty that we can achieve our goals. This belief is not contingent on the opinions or encouragement of others. It is a deeply rooted confidence that arises from self-awareness and self-acceptance. When we cultivate this inner strength, we are better equipped to navigate the challenges and uncertainties that inevitably arise on our journey. One of the primary benefits of strengthening our inner conviction is the development of personal power. Personal power is the ability to influence our own thoughts, emotions, and actions in a way that aligns with our true desires and values. It is the foundation of self-mastery and autonomy, allowing us to take control of our lives and make decisions that are in our best interest. When we rely on external validation, we give away this power, allowing others to dictate our self-worth and the direction of our lives. By contrast, when we cultivate a strong inner conviction, we reclaim our power and become the architects of our own destiny. The process of strengthening inner conviction begins with self-awareness. This involves a deep and honest examination of our beliefs, values, and desires. It requires us to confront any limiting beliefs or doubts that may be holding us back and to replace them with empowering thoughts and affirmations. Self-awareness allows us to understand our true motivations and to align our actions with our deepest values, creating a sense of purpose and direction that is not easily shaken by external circumstances. Another critical aspect of developing inner conviction is self-acceptance. This means embracing all aspects of ourselves, including our strengths and weaknesses, without judgment or criticism. Self-acceptance fosters a sense of inner peace and confidence as we recognize that we are worthy and capable just as we are. When we accept ourselves fully, we are less likely to seek validation from others, as we no longer need their approval to feel good about ourselves. This acceptance allows us to stand firm in our convictions, even in the face of criticism or doubt from others. Self-belief is further strengthened through practice and experience. As we take action toward our goals and experience small successes, our confidence grows. Each accomplishment reinforces our belief in our abilities and our capacity to achieve our aspirations. It is important to celebrate these victories, no matter how small, as they serve as tangible evidence of our progress and potential. Over time, these experiences build a solid foundation of self-belief that supports us in pursuing even greater challenges and ambitions. A key element in maintaining inner conviction is the ability to stay focused on our own path, rather than being swayed by the opinions and expectations of others. This requires a certain level of mental and emotional resilience, as we will inevitably encounter criticism, doubt, and resistance from those around us. By staying true to our inner guidance and trusting in our own abilities, we can navigate these external pressures without losing sight of our goals. This steadfastness is a hallmark of personal power and self-belief. Another way to strengthen inner conviction is through the practice of mindfulness and meditation. These practices help us to quiet the noise of external influences and to connect with our inner wisdom. Through regular mindfulness practice, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without attachment, allowing us to gain greater clarity and perspective. Our meditation in particular can help us to develop a deep sense of inner calm and focus, which supports our ability to stay true to our convictions. Visualization is also a powerful tool for building inner conviction. By vividly imagining ourselves achieving our goals, we create a mental blueprint of success that reinforces our belief in our abilities. Visualization helps to program our subconscious mind with positive images and feelings associated with our desired outcomes, making it easier to stay motivated and confident in our pursuit of these goals. The more we practice visualization, the stronger our inner conviction becomes as our mind and body begin to align with the reality we are creating. strengthening our inner conviction without relying on external validation is a transformative practice that enhances our personal power and self-belief. Through self-awareness, self-acceptance, practice, resilience, mindfulness, and visualization, we can cultivate a deep and unwavering confidence in our abilities. This inner conviction empowers us to take control of our lives, to stay focused on our goals, and to achieve our highest aspirations. By relying on our own inner guidance and trusting in ourselves, we unlock the full potential of our personal power and create a life of fulfillment and success. By keeping your plans private, you avoid the risk of negative opinions and discouragement from others. This approach not only shields your ambitions from the potentially damaging influence of doubt and skepticism, but also allows you to build and pursue your goals with greater clarity and determination. When we share our plans prematurely, we often expose them to a myriad of external opinions, many of which may not be supportive or constructive. Negative opinions can come from various sources, friends, family, colleagues, or even acquaintances, each bringing their own biases, fears, and limitations into the conversation. These negative comments, whether intentional or not, can sow seeds of doubt in our minds, making us question the feasibility and worthiness of our goals. This doubt can erode our confidence and motivation, potentially leading us to abandon our plans altogether. Discouragement can also stem from well-meaning advice that is nonetheless misaligned with our vision. People often project their own experiences and limitations onto others, assuming that what was challenging or impossible for them will be the same for us. This can result in discouraging feedback that, while intended to be protective or realistic, actually undermines our belief in our capabilities. By keeping our plans to ourselves, we protect our aspirations from being diminished by the fears and doubts of others. Discussing our plans with others can lead to a dilution of our focus. When we talk about our goals, we might feel a sense of accomplishment simply by sharing them, which can create a false sense of progress. This phenomenon, known as the social reality effect, occurs because our brain sometimes confuses talking about a goal with taking action toward it. As a result, we might lose the urgency and drive needed to actually pursue our plans. Keeping our goals private helps maintain the distinction between planning and action, ensuring that our energy remains directed toward achieving tangible results. Another important aspect to consider is the impact of unsolicited advice. When we share our plans, we often receive a flood of advice, much of which may be contradictory or irrelevant. Sifting through this advice can be overwhelming and distracting, pulling us in different directions and potentially leading us to second-guess our strategies. By keeping our plans private, we can avoid this influx of external input and stay focused on our own path. This allows us to follow our intuition and make decisions that are true to our unique vision and circumstances. Privacy also fosters a sense of personal accountability. When we keep our plans to ourselves, we take full responsibility for their success or failure. This accountability can be a powerful motivator, driving us to put in the necessary effort and dedication to achieve our goals. Without the safety net of external validation or the pressure of external expectations, we are free to pursue our ambitions with a pure and undiluted commitment. This intrinsic motivation is often more sustainable and effective than motivation derived from external sources. Keeping our plans private allows us to develop and refine them without external interference. Early-stage ideas are often fragile and can be easily swayed by the opinions of others. By nurturing our plans in the quiet of our own minds, we give them the space to grow and evolve organically. This incubation period is crucial for testing and refining our ideas, ensuring that they are robust and well thought out before being exposed to the world. Maintaining privacy around our plans can enhance our creative thinking. When we are not concerned about how our ideas will be received by others, we are free to explore unconventional and innovative approaches. This freedom fosters creativity and allows us to develop unique solutions that might not have emerged under the scrutiny of external opinions. By protecting our plans from premature exposure, we create an environment where creativity can flourish and innovative ideas can take root. Keeping our plans private also aligns with the principle of strategic surprise. In competitive environments, revealing our plans too early can give others the opportunity to preempt or counter our moves. By maintaining secrecy, we preserve the element of surprise, which can be a significant advantage in achieving our goals. This strategic approach allows us to move forward with confidence, knowing that our plans are protected from potential interference or competition. Keeping your plans private is a powerful strategy for avoiding negative opinions and discouragement from others. It protects your aspirations from doubt and skepticism, maintains your focus and motivation, and fosters personal accountability and creativity. By nurturing your plans in the quiet of your own mind, you give them the space to develop and evolve organically, free from external interference. This approach not only enhances your ability to achieve your goals, but also empowers you to pursue them with greater clarity, determination, and confidence. By keeping your plans private, you preserve the purity of your vision and protect it from being tainted by the skepticism or doubts of others. When we choose to withhold our aspirations from public view, we create a space where our goals can remain unblemished and focused, allowing them to grow and develop without interference. The purity of a vision refers to its original intent and the clarity of purpose behind it. When we first conceive a goal or ambition, it often comes from a place of deep personal insight and inspiration. This initial spark is usually free from external influence and reflects our true desires and aspirations. However, once we begin to share our plans with others, we expose them to a range of external factors that can potentially distort their original form. These factors include the opinions, criticisms, and doubts of those around us, which can subtly alter our perception of the vision and its feasibility. Skepticism is a common response when people are presented with new or ambitious ideas. This skepticism often stems from the individual's own experiences, limitations, or fears, rather than from an objective assessment of the plan itself. When we share our goals, we invite this skepticism into the conversation, which can lead to a gradual erosion of our confidence and enthusiasm. The more we expose our plans to skepticism, the more likely we are to question their validity and to modify them to appease others rather than staying true to our original vision. By keeping our plans private, we shield them from such skepticism and maintain their integrity. This protection allows us to work on our goals in their purest form, free from the distortions that can arise from external influences. We can remain focused on the original intent behind our vision and ensure that our actions are aligned with our true desires rather than being swayed by the doubts and criticisms of others. Protecting the purity of our vision through privacy also preserves our motivation and passion. When we keep our plans to ourselves, we maintain a strong connection to our own sense of purpose and drive. This internal motivation is often more resilient and enduring than external validation, which can fluctuate based on others' responses. By nurturing our vision privately, we sustain the passion and commitment needed to pursue our goals with unwavering determination. Another benefit of maintaining the purity of our vision is the ability to develop and refine our ideas without the pressure of external expectations. When we are not concerned with how others will perceive our plans, we have the freedom to explore and experiment with different approaches. This creative freedom allows us to innovate and adapt our strategies in a way that aligns with our original intent. As we refine our ideas in isolation, we can develop them into robust and well thought out plans that are less susceptible to being compromised by outside influences. Privacy provides a buffer against potential distractions and disruptions. When our plans are not public knowledge, we can work on them without the interference of unsolicited advice, distractions, or conflicting opinions. This undisturbed focus enables us to immerse ourselves fully in the development and execution of our goals, leading to more effective and efficient progress. It also helps us to maintain a clear and consistent trajectory rather than being pulled off course by external factors. Preserving the purity of our vision also allows us to build confidence and competence in our ability to achieve our goals. As we work on our plans privately, we can develop and strengthen our skills and knowledge without the pressure of proving ourselves to others. This gradual buildup of expertise and confidence enhances our ability to execute our plans successfully and to overcome any obstacles that may arise along the way. Keeping our plans private can foster a sense of personal ownership and responsibility. When we are solely responsible for our goals and their outcomes, we develop a deeper sense of accountability and commitment. This ownership drives us to take initiative and make proactive decisions that align with our vision rather than relying on external validation or support. By keeping your plans private, you protect the purity of your vision from being tainted by skepticism and doubt. This approach allows you to maintain a clear and focused sense of purpose, preserve your motivation and passion, and develop and refine your ideas in a way that is true to your original intent. Privacy provides a buffer against distractions and disruptions, fosters confidence and competence, and enhances your sense of personal ownership and responsibility. By nurturing your goals in their purest form, you create a powerful foundation for achieving success and realizing your aspirations. Maintaining the privacy of your goals and ambitions fosters an environment of clarity and personal growth, free from the conflicting influences and pressures that external validation often brings. By keeping your aspirations to yourself, you create a sanctuary for focused development and personal evolution, which can significantly enhance your journey towards achieving your objectives. When we share our goals with others, we often encounter a variety of reactions, some supportive, others skeptical, and many that can be outright distracting. These external reactions can create a cloud of confusion, making it difficult to discern which feedback is genuinely useful and which is not. This feedback loop can result in an overload of opinions, which might lead us to question our direction, adjust our plans in response to others' expectations, or even abandon our goals altogether. By maintaining privacy, we protect ourselves from this confusing array of influences, allowing us to stay true to our original vision and make decisions based on our own understanding and values. Privacy also contributes to a deeper level of self-discovery and personal growth. When we keep our plans to ourselves, we are required to rely on our internal resources for guidance and motivation. This self-reliance encourages us to develop a stronger sense of self-awareness and to trust our instincts. As we navigate the path toward our goals without external input, we learn more about our strengths, weaknesses, and preferences. This process of self-discovery is invaluable, as it helps us to grow both personally and professionally, enhancing our ability to handle challenges and make informed decisions. Working privately allows us to develop resilience and perseverance. When we are not subjected to external scrutiny or pressure, we have the freedom to face and overcome obstacles on our own terms. This independence fosters a sense of resilience as we learn to tackle problems and setbacks without the immediate influence of others. It also helps us to build perseverance as we remain committed to our goals despite any difficulties we encounter. This inner strength is crucial for long-term success, as it empowers us to persist through challenges and stay focused on our objectives. Privacy can also lead to more authentic and innovative outcomes. When we are not concerned with how our plans will be received by others, we have the freedom to explore creative solutions and unconventional approaches. This creative freedom allows us to think outside the box and to develop ideas that are truly unique and aligned with our vision. By nurturing our plans in a private space, we can experiment with new strategies and approaches without the fear of judgment or criticism. This leads to more innovative solutions and outcomes that are a true reflection of our original goals and aspirations. Maintaining privacy around our goals can enhance our sense of personal accountability. When our plans are not known to others, we are solely responsible for their success or failure. This sense of personal accountability drives us to take ownership of our actions and decisions, ensuring that we remain committed and diligent in our efforts. It also helps us to develop a strong work ethic and to stay focused on our objectives, as we are motivated by our own sense of responsibility rather than by external expectations. The act of keeping our plans private also cultivates a deeper sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. When we achieve our goals without having shared them publicly, we experience a profound sense of personal accomplishment. This satisfaction comes from knowing that we have reached our objectives through our own efforts and perseverance, rather than through the validation or recognition of others. This intrinsic fulfillment is often more rewarding and enduring than external praise, as it reflects our own sense of achievement and self-worth. Privacy allows us to protect our plans from potential sabotage or interference. When we disclose our goals to others, we risk encountering individuals who may not have our best interests at heart. These individuals might undermine our efforts through negative comments or actions. By keeping our plans private, we safeguard them from such potential threats, ensuring that we can work toward our objectives without fear of interference or sabotage. Maintaining privacy around your goals and ambitions fosters an environment of clarity and personal growth. It protects you from the confusing array of external feedback and pressures, encourages self-discovery and personal resilience, and allows for authentic and innovative outcomes. Privacy also enhances personal accountability and leads to a deeper sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. By nurturing your goals privately, you create a powerful foundation for achieving success and realizing your aspirations, free from the distractions and influences that can compromise your vision. When you keep your plans private, you safeguard your intentions from the premature scrutiny and potential negativity that can arise from external sources. This protective approach allows you to cultivate your ambitions in a space free from external pressures, enabling a more authentic and focused pursuit of your goals. Sharing your plans with others often invites a range of reactions, from enthusiastic support to skeptical doubt. While support can be encouraging, skepticism and doubt can be particularly detrimental. These negative reactions are often influenced by the personal biases, fears, and experiences of those offering feedback. Such reactions can undermine your confidence, making you question the viability of goals or even leading you to alter your plans to appease others. This external influence can dilute the purity of your vision and shift your focus from your original objectives to conforming to others' expectations. By keeping your plans private, you maintain control over the narrative and development of your goals. This allows you to work on them without the risk of having your ideas prematurely judged or criticized. When you shield your aspirations from public view, you create a safe space where you can develop and refine your plans based on your own insights and values. This approach ensures that your vision remains intact and aligned with your true intentions, free from the distortions that external opinions can introduce. Privacy also facilitates a deeper level of personal commitment and focus. When your plans are not shared with others, you are less likely to experience the external pressures that come with public disclosure. This lack of external pressure allows you to work at your own pace, free from the need to meet others' expectations or to prove your progress to anyone. This focused effort helps you to concentrate fully on the tasks at hand, leading to more effective and efficient progress toward your goals. Maintaining the privacy of your plans allows you to experiment and innovate without fear of judgment. When you keep your ambitions to yourself, you have the freedom to explore unconventional ideas and approaches without the worry of how they will be received by others. This freedom to innovate is crucial for developing creative solutions and new strategies that might not emerge under the constraints of external scrutiny. By nurturing your ideas privately, you create an environment where innovation can thrive and where you can explore the full range of possibilities available to you. Another significant benefit of keeping your plans private is the reduction of distractions and disruptions. When your goals are known to others, you might encounter unsolicited advice or conflicting opinions that can divert your attention and energy away from your objectives. This influx of external input can create confusion and distraction, making it challenging to stay focused on your own path. By keeping your plans private, you minimize these distractions and maintain a clear, uninterrupted focus on your goals. Privacy also fosters a greater sense of personal accountability. When your plans are not public knowledge, you are solely responsible for their success or failure. This sense of personal responsibility drives you to take ownership of your actions and decisions, ensuring that you remain committed to your objectives. This intrinsic motivation is often more effective than external incentives, as it is driven by your own sense of purpose and responsibility. Keeping your plans private can enhance your overall sense of control and empowerment. When you are not influenced by others' opinions or expectations, you retain full control over your decisions and actions. This control empowers you to make choices that are aligned with your values and goals, rather than being swayed by external pressures. This empowerment strengthens your resolve and helps you to navigate challenges with greater confidence and determination. A deep sense of personal fulfillment. This satisfaction comes from knowing that you have reached your objectives through your own efforts and perseverance, rather than through the validation or recognition of others. This intrinsic sense of achievement is often more rewarding and enduring than external praise, as it reflects your personal journey and growth. Keeping your plans private protects your intentions from premature scrutiny and potential negativity. This approach allows you to cultivate your ambitions in a space free from external pressures, facilitating a more authentic and focused pursuit of your goals. Privacy enables you to work without distractions, innovate freely, and maintain a strong sense of personal accountability and control. Ultimately, this protective strategy leads to a deeper sense of accomplishment and satisfaction, reflecting the true value of your efforts and personal growth. Keeping your plans private allows you to preserve their power and momentum by preventing premature exposure to potential negative influences and ensuring that your aspirations are developed with the utmost clarity and integrity. When you choose to keep your ambitions to yourself, you create a protected space where your ideas can be nurtured and refined without external interference. When you publicly share your plans, you often encounter a range of responses, some supportive, but others skeptical or critical. These external reactions can significantly impact the trajectory of your goals. Skepticism, whether explicit or subtle, can undermine your confidence and make you second-guess your decisions. Critical feedback can introduce doubt and lead you to modify your plans to address others' concerns, potentially diverting you from your original vision. By keeping your plans private, you shield them from these potentially harmful influences, allowing you to develop and pursue them based on your own insights and values. Preserving the confidentiality of your plans also protects them from the risk of becoming diluted or compromised. When you share your goals with others, you invite a spectrum of opinions and suggestions which can sometimes lead to a loss of focus or coherence. This input can cause you to question or alter your plans in response to the desires or expectations of others. By keeping your ambitions to yourself, you maintain the integrity of your vision, ensuring that it remains true to your original purpose and direction. This clarity allows you to work with a focused intent, making decisions that are consistent with your own goals, rather than being influenced by external pressures. Maintaining privacy also fosters a sense of personal empowerment and autonomy. When you are not subject to the scrutiny of others, you have full control over your decisions and actions. This autonomy allows you to make choices that align with your values and aspirations without the need to conform to the expectations or preferences of others. This sense of control can be empowering, as it enables you to navigate your journey with confidence and determination. It also enhances your ability to handle challenges and setbacks independently, relying on your own resources and resilience. Keeping your plans private can enhance your ability to manage and mitigate risks. When your goals are not publicly known, you can take strategic steps to address potential obstacles and refine your plans without external pressure. This privacy allows you to experiment and test different approaches in a controlled environment, minimizing the risk of exposure to negative outcomes or premature failures. By working behind the scenes, you can develop and perfect your strategies, ensuring that you are well prepared for any challenges that may arise. Privacy also contributes to the development of a deeper sense of personal commitment and accountability. When you keep your plans to yourself, you are solely responsible for their success or failure. This personal accountability drives you to stay focused and dedicated to your objectives, as you are motivated by your own sense of responsibility and purpose. This intrinsic motivation often leads to a higher level of commitment and perseverance, as you are driven by your own aspirations rather than external validation or recognition. Maintaining the privacy of your plans allows you to build and sustain momentum in your pursuit of goals. When you work on your objectives in private, you can make steady progress without the interruptions or distractions that often come with public scrutiny. This uninterrupted focus enables you to build momentum and maintain a consistent pace toward achieving your goals. The sense of accomplishment and progress you experience in this private space can further fuel your motivation and drive, propelling you towards success. Privacy allows you to create and maintain a strategic advantage. When your plans are not known to others, you can work on them discreetly, avoiding the risk of having your ideas preempted or countered by competitors or adversaries. This strategic discretion provides you with a competitive edge, as you can develop and execute your plans without the interference or sabotage that might occur if your goals were publicly known. Keeping your plans private preserves their power and momentum by protecting them from premature exposure to negative influences. This approach allows you to develop and pursue your goals with clarity and integrity, maintaining a strong sense of personal empowerment and control. Privacy enhances your ability to manage risks, build momentum, and sustain commitment, while also providing a strategic advantage. By nurturing your ambitions in a confidential space, you create a solid foundation for achieving success and realizing your aspirations with unwavering focus and dedication. In conclusion, keeping your plans private is a powerful strategy for maintaining the integrity and momentum of your goals. By shielding your ambitions from premature scrutiny and external influences, you create a protected environment where your vision can thrive undisturbed. This approach not only preserves the purity of your intentions, but also fosters a deeper level of personal commitment and self-discovery. Privacy allows you to develop and refine your plans without the risk of having them diluted or compromised by external feedback. It empowers you to make decisions based on your own insights and values, enhancing your ability to innovate and stay focused on your true objectives. By working privately, you protect your goals from skepticism and critical interference, reducing the distractions and pressures that can derail your progress. Maintaining confidentiality also fosters personal accountability and resilience. When you are solely responsible for your goals, you cultivate a sense of ownership and motivation that drives you to persevere through challenges. This internal drive is often more powerful than external validation, providing you with the strength to stay committed and navigate your path with confidence. Additionally, privacy allows you to experiment, innovate, and build momentum without the fear of judgment or competition. It enables you to manage risks effectively and sustain a steady pace toward your objectives. By creating a space where your plans can evolve without external disruption, you ensure that your ambitions are pursued with clarity and purpose. Ultimately, by keeping your plans private, you safeguard the essence of your vision, enhance your personal growth, and position yourself for success. This approach provides you with the freedom to cultivate your goals in a way that is true to your own aspirations, leading to a more fulfilling and accomplished journey. Embrace the power of privacy as a tool for achieving your dreams, and let it guide you toward the realization of your highest potential. 4.0 Mini.